Hello you amazing people, welcome back to my channel. As you already know by the title, today I will be comparing two of the most currently popular belts in the market. The Gucci GG buckle belt and the Valentino VLOGO belt. So if you guys are interested, stick around. I really wanted to give you guys a comparison between both of them because they are pretty much similar in terms of being statement belts, and the Valentino belt is a really new belt that is getting really popular and is super trending, and a lot of you might be wondering whether you should buy it or not. I really think that you guys don't really need two logo belts, and especially for those of you who are starting out their designer purchase journey and are saving money for it, I really wanted to give you guys some helpful insight to make a decision. Now this Gucci belt I've had for 2 to 3 years. I'm really not into logo belts. I really like classic buckle belts because they blend in with your outfit and go with pretty much everything. But I really liked the Gucci logo belt because it looked like a really great statement piece, and with this color of the belt it would go with literally everything, and a lot of monochromatic outfits that I tend to wear during fall, winter and spring, and I really love this belt. Now the Valentino VLOGO belt is one of my recent purchases. I actually purchased this last month for my birthday. I really fell in love with this pink color, and I thought this is a great change from all of the basic color belts that I already own. I have already styled it in many ways and I'm obsessed with it. I have the 1.6-inch Gucci double logo belt in the color rose, which retails for $460, not including tax, and which is the biggest reason for this belt being so popular. I feel like this is the most affordable price point for a designer belt with this thickness. This Valentino VLOGO belt is in the color neon pink and is the same thickness as the Gucci belt and retails for $525, which is a bit pricey than the Gucci belt. But the price difference is not that much as compared to like the popular Hermes logo belt, which kind of starts around $690, I believe. Now for this I actually referenced both the Gucci and the Valentino website because they are the best place where you can find all the description about these belts and also look at all the color options for these belts. Now this particular belt is made out of calf leather and the buckle is antique brass. It has a little bit of shininess as well as a little bit of antiqueness, and it kind of gives you a retro classy vibe. Now this belt is also made out of calfskin leather, but the leather seems smoother than the Gucci belt and a little bit shinier. The buckle is actually again antique brass, but it doesn't feel as antique-y. I feel like it's shinier than the Gucci belt buckle. Now this belt comes in a lot of color options, and I feel like this is a newer belt that has been launched, so they are still experimenting with different color options. So we will see a lot of like iterations of colors for this belt. Now this belt is actually reversible. Yes guys, so you actually get two belts in one, and that is the main reason I bought this, and I bought this in a fun color because I felt like I can swap the color to black to whenever I feel like and use this fun color when I want to be extra and a little more fun. Plus I feel like the gold buckle with black will look really chic. Now the Gucci belt is not reversible. You're only getting one belt. But I feel like now that there are other competitors, Gucci might consider, you know, changing the design of this belt, but well, it is what it is right now. The Gucci buckle is completely solid and it makes it really heavy, and that stretches the leather a bit. I don't know if you guys have experienced it. If you have, comment below, but I definitely have for sure. At the end of the day, my belt actually sags in the front a little bit. I don't know. Have you guys experienced it? Now the Valentino buckle is actually partially hollow. It appears to be solid, but it's partially hollow from the back, which is great because that makes it lighter, and even though it's super sturdy, and I feel like because it's a rectangular shape, the weight is uniformly distributed, and I haven't felt any sagging so far, but it's a fairly new belt, so I can't really confirm that for if it happens in over a year. Now the leather of the Gucci belt itself is pretty soft, softer compared to the leather of the Valentino belt. I mean, it might also be because I've had this for years, it has worn, but I feel like this has a more sturdy structure, so I don't know for sure, guys, but right now it definitely feels softer. Now my perfect size for this Gucci belt would have been 85, but it wasn't available anywhere at the time when I was buying this, so I went with 90, and it's still been okay with me. I have no problem so far. The extra buckle loop is actually attached with a leather loop to the front of the belt, which means that you can't really extend it as much as you want to. So if you're wearing jeans where the jeans buckles are pretty close to this buckle, you kind of have to scrunch all of this in, and sometimes that might lead to the leather loop being visible from underneath the belt. Now since the loop is not really attached anyway with the main part of the belt, it can be resized or glided to any side, so it makes it really easy to be worn with jeans for sure. And I feel like the buckle itself is pretty tight at the top and the bottom, so the chances of it gliding is pretty less, but that could change with years of use. But as of now, I don't find it as a problem at all. Now the loop of the Gucci belt actually goes above the first layer of the belt, which means that it kind of hangs like this loose on the side, and it can especially be a problem when you're wearing skirts or dresses that do not have a side buckle. Now the loop style of the Valentino belt is the exact opposite, which is amazing because no matter how long this belt is, or if you kind of bought a bigger size, you can still hide the extra belt in the back of the belt, and it looks super chic. And since the buckles are adjustable, you can fasten them and keep them intact. Now the Gucci belt has stitching all over the side of the belt, which gives it more of a detailed design feel and looks really retro and vintage, which is a really classic and timeless piece. Whereas the Valentino belt is actually all about the Valentino logo, the buckle itself, because the belt itself is pretty simple. There are no extra stitching or details around it. It is more of a modern version of the belt. You can also say it's modern and minimalist. I hope this video gave you guys a little bit more detail about these two belts. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked this video, and please subscribe if you like style videos, luxury hauls, and review videos like these ones. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!